Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We are here with Impact Wrestling superstar. He is a former two-time tag team champion, a former US champion, a former intercontinental champion, and a former world champion of GCW. The one, the only, Matt Cardona. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm good. Thank you very much for doing this. It's an honor for me and to my co-host who will join us in a minute
No
to have
problem.
you. It's a huge honor for us.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
Yeah. We are recording, so we
We're
just
live,
started
pal.
We're
Yeah,
live.
We're
live.
live, man. So
I feel like Sid.
yeah. So Matt, I want to start with the question. Of course, you've been in Impact for a little bit more than a year, if I'm not mistaken, and
It'll be exactly a year at Hard to Kill. That's what makes the night so special. 1 year anniversary, and also my first Impact World Title opportunity. So it's gonna be a special night.
awesome. So my first question is, why did you chose to sign with Impact?
So first, I don't have a contract. I just have a handshake deal with Scott D'Amore. And Impact is a spot. I mean, look at the history of Impact, almost 20 years, giving all these great talents opportunities, whether it be a star that you've never heard of previously or a star who never really got their shot before. So Impact seemed like the perfect spot for me. I came in last year at Hard to Kill. And honestly, the day before, I wasn't even booked on the pay-per-view. I got a text message while I was at the gym asking if I could be there. I responded, always ready. And the rest is history. I've been there for a year. Hard to Kill will be my 1 year anniversary. So that would have been a cool milestone by itself. But not only will I be celebrating the anniversary, but I'll be having a world title opportunity. So it's going to be a really, really cool night. I'm going all out for this. Special entrance, special gear, and hopefully walking out as the champ.
Yeah.
How do you see your chances? It's a three-way match. Three guys, you, Big Cass, and of course Moose. How do you see your chances?
Well, I mean, they don't like each other. They're two big dudes, and they don't like each other, and I don't like them. So it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a hard-hitting fight. It's not going to be one of those Dave Meltzer 5-star work rate matches. This is going to be a brawl. It's going to be a slugfest. It's going to be ugly. But I'm prepared for that. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that win.
And one thing you talked about Moose and how is he and Willie Morrissey are not don't like each other. What are your thoughts on Moose reign as a world champion as so far?
Listen, I mean, Moose is somebody, he's got it all, right? He's got the size, he's got the look, he's got the it factor, the ability. I was in the ring with him at Bound for Glory. Call Your Shot Gauntlet. It was down to him and he beat me fair and square. He didn't cheat. He was the better man that night. And then later on in the night, cashed in, became world champ. And listen, like, I give him credit. There are no rules when you have the opportunity to cash in. So I give him credit for cashing in when he did. Would I have done the same thing? Probably not. I probably would have, made a proper challenge and not sneak attack somebody while he's celebrating with his family after a hard fought win. But that's why Moose and I are different. And, it's three people in this match, three guys who all want this championship. Moose wants to prove why he deserves to be champion. And W. Morrissey, he's in the middle of that redemption story, and that's great for him. But I don't care about Moose. I don't care about his legacy. I don't care about W. Morrissey or his story. I care about me, and I care about walking out with that championship, and I will do whatever it takes to walk out with that championship.
You think you as a world champion will elevate Impact and take it to the next level?
I mean, it'll definitely elevate me. I'll tell you that. So if it elevates me, it elevates Impact, and vice versa. Anything that elevates Impact will elevate me, and whatever elevates me will elevate Impact. And that's why I think myself and Impact are such a perfect fit.
Yeah, and
the reason I asked that because Impact considered for many years as the #2 company in the USA, right. And now with AEW, we see Impact kind of I don't want to say tumbling down, but what do you think should happen in Impact so they can like jump again to that level? Maybe the number two company and competing with WWE.
Yeah, I think, if you're a fan of wrestling, you know the history of both Impact and Matt Cardona. Our history is kind of similar. A lot of highs and a lot of lows. Big roller coaster ride. That's how this business is. But just like me, Impact keeps coming back. And I feel like myself and Impact are both on the rise, and it's a perfect partnership right now. And I'm going to do whatever I can to help Impact. And, I'm in that locker room. The locker room is hungry. We're putting on some kick-ass shows week after week. And, I'd love to be the face of the company as champion.
Yeah, and of course, recently you had your wife, Chelsea Green, joined you on the Impact locker room. And how is it for you and for her, especially for you, of course, to work with your wife? And of course, she is involved with the storyline. And we saw that unfortunate chair shot that happened last week. Can you elaborate a little bit more about how it's working for you guys?
Yeah. So Chelsea's been in Impact before, former Knockouts champion. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
So
the hot
unfortunately, hot mess. That's right. Unfortunately, I did hit her with a steel chair. Moose, he's playing those mind games, and he was the better man at Bound for Glory in the ring, and he was a better man with the mind games on Impact. I should have known better. I shouldn't have brought Chelsea Green to the contract signing, but it is what it is. Chelsea can handle it. She's been through way worse. She's gonna be through way worse. I mean, she's got that Ultimate X coming up at Hard to Kill. If she can't take a chair shot, she's not going to survive Ultimate X, and I know she can survive and overcome both.
Oh, she's tough. She's tough, man. And if you talked about the Ultimate X match on Hard to Kill, which match are you most excited for in the Hard to Kill besides your match?
I mean, I would definitely be excited about Chelsea's match. Chelsea came to Impact not just to be my side piece, not to be my arm candy. She came here to, reclaim and regain that Knockouts championship. So a win in that Ultimate X would give her that opportunity. So I'm rooting for her. I know she has the tools, but all those other girls in there, they want that opportunity just as bad. So it's gonna be one hell of a fight.
I can see, we can all see behind you all the action figures. You considered one of the biggest action figures fan in the wrestling business, I think, for the wrestlers at least. What is your favorite one? What is your most covered one?
Oh, wow. Oh, it's funny you say it because I have it right here. I'm holding it in my hand.
Oh.
It's the Matt Cardona Major Bendies, available now, majorpodmerch.com. But this is the Major Wrestler podcast. We're Brian Myers and we've been fortunate enough to have a lot of action figures in our career, but these are ours. We made these. This is our company. Our everything has been put into this. Our money, our time, our heart and soul. And it's so cool that we, collected wrestling figures our whole lives. Actually had some wrestling figures of ourselves. That's cool. But now we're making our own. And once this line takes off, we plan to make other people, other stars in wrestling currently, other legends in wrestling. So it's just been a really fun process.
Yeah, of course. And you and the Brian Myers podcast is one of the hottest podcasts right now in the wrestling business over the past couple of years. And but you guys, and especially of course you've been in the wrestling business for a long, long time.
That's right.
And what I was wondering is, can you please, if you had the chance to give young Matt Cardona advice who just broke into the business, what will be this advice on your side to young Matt Cardona?
Man, that's a tough question. I think I've definitely grown as a man and as a wrestler over the past 18 years. One thing I'd probably teach myself a little earlier on in my career is the whole mindset of being always ready. Something it's been about, I'd say probably half a decade of me with that mindset. And, it's easy in this business to be down and to get a little bitter. You know, we all want to be champion all the time and undefeated. It's just not realistic. You know, not everyone is the chosen one, and that's fine. That's fine. Not everyone's going to get opportunity after opportunity, and that's fine as well. But when you get an opportunity, especially if it's few and far between, you need to be always ready, because if you get that shot and you're not ready, that's on you, and you can only blame yourself. So that's something I learned a long time ago, and I wish I would have learned it even longer ago.
Great, great. So before we finish this interview, do you have a message to the Israeli fans where they can find you and where they can hear you and yours podcast, and what they can expect for Hard to Kill on your side?
Oh, I just want to say thank you so much for the support. It means a lot. Follow me on social media, whether it be, you know, Twitter or Instagram. I'm posting on there all the time. I have so much stuff to plug, so just go there and you'll find it. And Hard to Kill, I'm going to try my best to make you guys proud and walk out as the Impact World Champion.
Awesome. So, At Cardona, we want to thank you for joining us on our podcast. It's a huge honor for us to have you. And now we are sure you're going to kick some ass at Hard to Kill.
Thank you.
And walked out as the Impact World Champion, because you deserve it. You've earned it.
Yes.
You've earned it.
Because he's always ready.
Exactly. So, At Cardona, thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you.